Overall, I have one clip introduce my Vietnam to
Welcome to Vietnam, the land of miracles. Vietnam, a country with a history that goes back thousands of years, is blessed by Mother Nature with heart-touching, magnificent landscapes. With unique values of biodiversity, culture and architecture, being home to 8 UNESCO-recognised World Natural Heritages, Vietnam comes across as a top attractive tourist destination in Southeast Asia. A mystical, dreamy and elegant Ha Long Bay. An ancient and poetic Chang An landscape complex. The captivating and spectacular site of Phong Nha Ke Bang National Park. The mysterious, tranquil ancient temples and towers of Mae Son Sanctuary. The imperial citadel of Thăng Long, the citadel of the Ho dynasty, the complex of Hue monuments are relics of the glorious royal dynasties in the history of Vietnam. Come to Vietnam, immerse yourself in her natural beauties and feel the strong vitality and great development potential of our country. The Vietnamese people have a deep-rooted patriotic spirit and a strong
presentation. First, this is the overview about Vietnam. If you have any question, feel free to ask during my presentation. Name of Vietnam is also Republic of Vietnam. Location is South Asian, and we are the neighbor from China, Laos, Cambodia. Area of my country is 331 kilometers square, and my capital is Hanoi. You can see in the map in the north near the merged Chinese, and we have a lot of natural resources like phosphorus, coal, manganese, chrome, offshore oil and gas. Language as a Vietnamese. We use the alphabet and Latin script. You can see in this picture. Either like the English or in maybe in the white globe with Italia. And we have 19 million people. Then in the 2055, 25, and I don't exactly the number today because I don't know today how many Chinese were born today. And we have 54 ethnic group. Most of us is King is 86% my population. Our history, we have a long history in Vietnam, and most of it is short in first King Đông Vương is the first king in Vietnam, and we have 1,000 years controlled by Chinese from 100 even BC to the 1938. And next is King Ngô Quyền earned the independence in 1938, and then the dynasty to Hanoi as a capital now today. And you can see in the 1958 to 1945, we controlled by France. After that, we have a war in Vietnam in 1945 to 1954. Next, we have independence. We have go to the Societal Republic of Vietnam until today. You can see Vietnam dong. One euro is 55,000 Vietnam dong. You can see we have much great inflation because the number is quite rich. And this is how very colorful and very mosaic. My very proud of my country first. We have it. Most of our culture is influenced by, we have a neighbor from Chinese and have 1,000 years in control by China, and India not too far from West, so we invite both Buddhism and Confucianism. Buddhism popular in the 10 to 11 century, and in fact, Confucius from the 12th still very strong now. Next pass is led by my friend.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Ha, and I will continue our presentation with the Vietnamese culture. First, I want to mention is on the 5th day of the month, Vietnamese people go to the temples or pagodas to pray for their health, their success, and their career. And next one is almost in every family in the house of Vietnamese people, we have their ancestor altars to honor and to remember our ancestors. And it's also a way for the grandparents and parents to educate their children. Next one is very similar to the Chinese, and we have their lucky money on the 10th holiday. We give their red envelope. Inside is money to their elders and their children, wisdom, their health and luckiness in life. And in Vietnam, we use chopsticks in every meal, and We have also Chicolo is a kind of like a classic taxi in the past, but now is usually used for their marriage and for their foreigners who want to experience a new traditional transportation. I want to mention is that the Vietnamese people is kind of superstitious. When we start a new business or we want to build a house, we want to choose a day for marriage, we also go to their fortune teller to choose which day is good day, or what time we should start a new business, and especially on Tet holiday, who should start their first foot in our house, and which direction to depart first, the north, the west, the east, or the south. And we usually go to their fortune teller who will tell us about our future. They look into our hands and yeah, you will live a long life. You will not maybe have 2 or 3 children, and maybe this month you will have a traffic accident, and you should be cautious and you should be careful about that. Next is our national holiday. The first one is Tet holiday, and another name is Lunar New Year. It is according to the lunar calendar. It's about the end of January or the 1st of February. And the second one is the Reunification Day. It's on the 30th of August. You know, in the past, the North and the South Vietnam was separated because the war with America. After the 30th of August, we won America and our countries was united, become one. And the next holiday is the Mid-Autumn Moon Festival. It's also according to the Lunar New Year. Is on the 15th August, when the moon is totally round. And the last one is the Independence Day. It's on the 2nd of September. And this is for traditional dances in Vietnam with royal hat dance, leaf hat dance, with the fans and the modern fun dance. Also want to mention some cultural difference in doing business in Vietnam. The first one is that you call the person by their first name. It's different in here. You call the person you don't know by their last name, right? And in Vietnam you call by their first name. It's very different. And when you give someone your business card, you should give them with both of your hands, and you should dress formally. When two strangers meet in Vietnam, they don't kiss on their cheeks; they just shake hands. And when friends meet in Vietnam, they don't even kiss on cheeks or shake hands; they just wave their hand and say hi. And something about the business meeting is better with lunch, because the dinner is for social gathering, and you should sit opposite with their partners. And the last one is that in here you have been like primo and secondo, but in Vietnam we have all the dishes on the table, and each person will have a bowl of rice, and you would pick food from this dish or another food from another one and put together. And that's the end of our presentation. Thank you for listening.
Thank you. Don't run away. Thanks a lot. Thank you. And actually, the speakers, very nice. Very nice.
They have a long
It's longer. That's what I figured. But I like the music, I like this. The landscapes are incredible. Comments, questions, and aspects that attracted you a lot. Something that maybe they repeated from another culture. Did you notice that? What is it?
About superstitions.
Okay, about superstitions.
For example, the big to start in a new house.
On the first day of the new year, the food in our house will affect our. On the first day of a new year, the first guest enter our house will affect our entire year.
So, you must be careful of the person who will join you the first time, the first person. Any other comments? Yes.
I saw a dragon. What does it represent?
Dragon.
A dragon.
Thank you.
In the past, the king presents their dragon in our history, and we have 1,000 history of kings, and our capital in Vietnam is Hanoi, also known as Thăng Long. It means that the dragon fly from the sky and stay in Hanoi.
From the sky. So good luck. The dragon is good luck. It's a welcome. Okay, power. Dragon has power. Okay, thank you. One more comment, one more aspect. Yes. And I have an.
Who is painted on your banknotes? Because on our there are only cities.
Can you repeat the question?
Your money, and there are some faces too.
Some faces, so maybe. They don't know.
Of course we know. He is the first president of Vietnam who
Actually, I will ask Italians. If you know who we have on our bank.
in the past, our is controlled by France, and this person went abroad to find a way to save our country. And after 20 years, he came back and have our country became independent, joining France and America. His name is Ho Chi Minh.
You're too young to know these names.
Like Ho Chi Minh is more maybe close with Russian friend, like Lenin. Lenin, you know, Lenin.
Lenin, of course. Of course. You know. What you mean? Maybe not all of you. But in the past, you do remember crowds of young people belonging to a specific party, screaming their name, Ho Chi Minh, Ho Chi Minh. Okay. Time goes by. You're too young. You don't know. Okay. Of course you know that. Anything else? I have one comment, and you know what attracted me a lot? So I like the fact that you presented some business rules know, it is interesting to know that when you give your card, you have to use both hands. Why? Is there any particular reason? So, hello, this is my card. I'm from Nabundik, so there you go.
When you do that, you show that you're a polite person and you respect your partner.
So both ends you respect your partner. Okay.
It's also a rule for children, maybe when you deliver something to the older people.
Two hands.
Yes, not only two hands.
That's interesting, very interesting. Okay. Any other comments? No more? No more? Good clapping for them?